My name is Charles Grant, General Manager of Don Valley North Lexus. On behalf of Don Valley North Lexus and Waynes, Canada, I'd like to welcome all of you. Thank you very much for taking time out of your very busy lives to join us for the unveiling of the brand new 2013 Lexus GS350 Sports Sedan. I'd like to say a special welcome to our friends from Lexus Canada, Octavio da Costa, who is our National Manager, Hiro Sawai, Executive Coordinator, Daryl Reynolds, National Sales Manager, David Norton, National Parts and Service Manager, Kenneth Lee, our Area Sales Manager, Donna Gervais, Consultant Field Guest Satisfaction. And our friends from Lexus Financial Services, Carmen Enick, Toronto Branch Manager, and Tammy Gindley, Dealer Relations Manager. And from our corporate office at Waynes, Canada, Mr. Toru Miyahara, our President and CEO, Mr. Tetsui Ted Takanaka, our Vice President of Administration, and Amin Tajani, our Vice President of Dealer Operations. Welcome. The 2013 Lexus GS350 will be available with premium, luxury, and F-Sport packages, powered by a revised version of the 3.5-liter V6 that now combines direct and port fuel injection. The V6 produces 306 horsepower and 277 pounds-feet of torque. And what are people saying about the new GS? From Cars.com, the new GS, impressive blend of nimbling handling, quiet road manners, intriguing looks, and high-level interior seem like the perfect blueprint for the brand's future. From Autoblog, this car is once more, with feeling, gunning for the BMW 535 and Mercedes E350, and the message is that this sedan not only represents a jump forward for the model line, but also for the brand itself. And from Edmunds, Lexus should be proud of this car. It's still a Lexus as it should be, smooth, comfortable, but it's the best driving Lexus sedan yet. One of my colleagues will be taking you through the new GS in more detail in just a few moments. The luxury sports sedan segment has been dominated by the likes of BMW and Mercedes-Benz. Recently, from across town in Munich from BMW, Audi has come on with a vengeance. These three German manufacturers have been making great cars for a long time. Their reputations for luxury, styling, safety, and performance precede them, and they have won several awards over the years for delivering exciting quality product to enthusiasts around the world. Enter the new GS. We are so confident in the newest Lexus offering that we have invited our competition to provide us with a car for our guests to compare back-to-back with the new GS. For a very limited time, until this Saturday, and by appointment only, we will have a BMW 528xi, a Mercedes-Benz E350 4MATIC, and an Audi A6 Quattro to test comparatively against the new GS. Please see your Lexus consultant this evening to arrange your exclusive appointment for later this week. I'd like to thank you all again for coming this evening. Nothing is more important to us at Don Valley North Lexus than you, our guests. Our relationship with you all is cherished. We strive to welcome guests as we would into our own homes every day. As a token of our appreciation for your joining us this evening, our valets have placed a small gift in each of your vehicles. The gift is an Inukshuk. The Inukshuk were initially built along Canada's northern shores to assist in navigation for the Inuit people. Inukshuks are now used as symbols of welcome, as seen prominently during the Vancouver 2010 Winter Olympics. Inukshuks today serve as symbols to remind us of our dependence on one another and the importance of strong relationships. Thank you all, enjoy your evening here with us. And at this time, I'd like to present to you the all-new 2013 Lexus GS 350. Now I'm going to pass the mic over to Jim Saraglu, our Assistant Sales and Leasing Manager, who's going to take you through some of the features and benefits of the new Lexus GS 350. Here you go, Jim.
Thanks, Charles. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome tonight on behalf of Wayne's Canada, Don Valley North Lexus. I want to take this opportunity just to tell you a little bit about the new GS 350. This is perhaps, in all my years in Lexus, one of our most exciting launches we've ever had. Not just because we've redesigned the GS, but we've created a blueprint for the future of Lexus. So the design team was challenged when they took this vehicle on to redesign it, and they asked them to redefine the future of Lexus. So a lot of the design cues you see on this current model, you'll also see carried forward on a lot of our new products that are coming down the pipeline. Notice in the front, the styling you see here, the spindle grille. This whole new front here is designed as to give it a more bold presence. And you have the LED daytime running lights, which consume a lot less energy than previous models and gives it better illumination, as do the bi-xenon headlamps. You have the signal lights here with these little louvers you see built in on the side here that are designed to illuminate the whole lens. So even if you're standing on one side of the vehicle or the other, you'll see the light kind of bleed through the whole lens there. These beautiful sculpted lines on the side and the low center of gravity give it a beautiful presence even from the side. The mirrors, which have been borrowed from our LFA supermodel, okay, you'll see on a lot of our new models that are coming as well, so it just gives it a beautiful new look. And working our right to the back of the vehicle here, you'll see these little fins in the lights that they built in just to basically channel the wind better to lower the drag of the vehicle as it cuts through the wind. And of course, we know lower coefficient drag produces better fuel economy, less wind noise, and there you have it. In the back, in the bumper, the diffusers you see built into the bumper from the exhaust just give it a really clean look, okay, and it just kind of blends beautifully. And again, you see these little fins underneath, again, just to channel the wind. If you could have a look at the GS 350 on a hoist and look at it from underneath, you'd be equally impressed, because it also is designed, there's a lot of little designs underneath the vehicle to channel that wind. Now, in terms of safety on this vehicle, it comes with 10 standard airbags, a lot of reinforcements built into the A, B, and C pillars, and you also have a lot more laser welding built into the vehicle, which is designed to make the car more sturdy and safe. Getting into the vehicle, they made a full redesign to the interior here, and all they had in mind was ergonomics. Genshi Gonbitsu was what they call it in Japanese. They asked the designers to go out and speak to all the owners like we have here this evening in all 86 countries that it was being launched in, and to get feedback to build the best Lexus they could ever build in the history of this company. And this is what they've come up with. You have the world's first 12.3-inch liquid crystal display screen. It's high definition. And you'll notice when you look inside how it's been sunk into the dash to prevent sun glare. It's not just a large screen, it's a dual screen. So you can have a view of your map on one side of the dual screen, and on the right side you can have your iPod settings there, you can have a compass, you can have your climate controls, and you can play around with it so you can customize all that, which is fantastic. You have the available blind spot monitors now, which have been added to the vehicle, and that is obviously a fantastic safety feature as well. And it gives you a warning when there's a vehicle in your blind spots on either side of the vehicle. The available heads-up display projects a real-time image on the lower portion of the driver's windscreen, and it can show you things like your driver's speed in miles per hour or kilometers per hour. It can show you your RPMs on the vehicle. It can show you your destination that you've inputted, and audio controls. So this is all fantastic stuff to keep your eyes on the road and designed with safety in mind. Even the Bluetooth technology now that's integrated not just for your phone, but for your Bluetooth audio. So if you have music on your phone, it's all paired up nice and seamlessly. It has a new feature. I was quite impressed. I was driving this vehicle and unexpectedly it started reading to me and telling me about an email that I just received. It's fantastic. Because I think all of us at some point will pick up our phones and look at a message as we're driving. And of course, having that in mind, Lexus came up with this fantastic feature where it will actually read it to you. You don't have to pick up your phone. So looking a little deeper into the other options we have here, for all of you who have had a GS in the past and asked for a heated steering wheel, well, guess what? It's available now. And that's a fantastic new addition. Our 18-way power adjustable seat provides just an amazing comfort. And so you can sit in this vehicle and make 18 different adjustments on the seat, which is the best we've ever had, and I believe the best in the industry now as well. You'll see it when you look inside the vehicle. There's a little indicator in the center where you can adjust for different drive modes. It's a drive mode setting basically that allows you to put this vehicle into eco mode. You tell the vehicle how you like to drive. You can drive in normal mode, you can drive in sport mode, which basically adds to the torque, it increases the torque in the engine, or you can go into sport plus mode, and that tightens up the suspension and the steering. We also have the second generation remote touch in the front, which allows you, if you've tried one of our vehicles with remote touch, you'll notice that it used to have the enter buttons on the side. Well, with the second generation, they've made it more like the mouse we use at home on our computers where you just tap on it. So it's a lot better system that they've come up with on this new second generation. In the back, you have the available 3-way climate control, which is fantastic when you have passengers in the rear. They can control their own temperature. They can also control their own audio controls. So you'll note that there's been a lot of dramatic improvements to the vehicle. And of course, tonight we have a lot of our sales professionals on hand. Everybody's got their badges on. So I'd like you guys to take an opportunity, if you could, and speak to them and tell them, they'll tell you all about the vehicle, because everybody's very knowledgeable about it. And enjoy the rest of your evening on behalf of Wayne's Canada and Don Valley North Lexus. Thank you very much.